Hey everybody, welcome back to the Infinite Regression. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a little while since we found ourselves stuck here in this regression of infinite sadness. But don't you worry none. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. We got video games. That's right, we got video games. Today we're reviewing Barony. Barony is a first person roguelike RPG, and it's set in a bloxel dungeon crawly world. And because it's bloxels, I am legally required to say Minecraft. I said it. We got that done. It's out of the way. Anyway, it does look a little bit like Minecraft, you will notice, but it's not. This is not Minecraft. It is so much harder, so much more going on, so much stranger. It's a whole thing. Also, it's a completely different sort of game. It's not sandbox, crafting exploration. It is action adventure roguelike RPG craziness. So, completely different game. Put the Minecraft out of your mind. Anyway, so I would recommend, if you are playing this game for the first time, go to the Hall of Trials. The Hall of Trials is a series of tasks that teaches you how to play the game. And it shows you a few things that are important for you to know, most of which I completely forgot and you will not see in the video footage here. But it's hard. It's quite hard, and there is a lot going on, and there is a lot to remember. It is not a hand-holdy game. There is just a ton happening here. But you go through the Hall of Trials. There are 10 trials that you go through, and they will teach you things like how to fight with swords, axes, maces, and other melee-type weapons, how to shoot arrows, how to throw various thrown weapons like chakrams, the little bladey disc type things, except they're square because bloxels. Anyway, you'll learn how to avoid traps and pits and spikes and all that sort of business, and also run away from Indiana Jones style boulders, which will be looking to crush you all the freaking time. Been run over by so many boulders. Anyway, you'll pick up spell books, which will teach you how to wield magic with your bare hands. Also, you could pick up magical staffs and use those to same effect. You'll learn stealth. You'll learn how to sneak around. I am terrible at it, as you can no doubt see. You'll learn to recruit helpers and lead them to their untimely deaths in your service. Yeah, seriously, you can lead people and they'll just be like, I am your friend and ally now, and I will lay down my life for yours. They are that dumb, but it's very handy in a pinch. You'll learn about potions and alchemy. You'll do some tinkering, which feels a little bit like crafting, but is not the same thing. You'll learn to interact with merchants, some of whom, if you don't interact with them correctly, they may try to kill you. That's a thing you don't see in other games. I'm not joking, people. This game goes hard. It's difficult. It's very interesting. It is very unique. You know, a lot of roguelike games, how a lot of times they'll be, every playthrough is different. And really what they mean is, that wall was over there last time you played it, now it's over here. But aside from that, it's basically the same. You know, some people's idea of what makes a roguelike is, barely meeting the description of what a roguelike is. Not so with Barony. Barony is it's completely different. Once you get through that first trapdoor down into the dungeon proper, you don't know what's going to happen. If you read in the Steam comments, which you should when you're, looking at a game that you might buy, hey, hey now, it's what are you gonna find there? You're gonna find people who are like, what? This super big boss that spawns randomly and you don't know when he's going to show up, spawned multiple times on like the second or third level, and I was not prepared to meet him. Yeah, that might happen. It goes roguelike, it goes hard, but it's also very fun, very interesting. I don't know of another game quite like this. And even though the difficulty level could be quite hard, you can adjust it. The character classes themselves will tell you how they correspond to differing levels of difficulty in the game. And if you pay attention, you can choose something that fits your play style, and also is the sort of thing that will help you meet the challenge where you are as a player and not be completely overwhelmed as you make it through these torturous, torturous dungeons. Anyway, Barony is a very unique little monkey, and I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's a good time. It's hard, though. It's hard. Maybe it's just me. Just kidding. It's definitely not me. There are a lot of people who are like, this game is hard. And yeah, you're right. It's built that way. But it's also fair. It's built so that you learn from each death. Don't do that again. That thing that you thought wouldn't kill you, it killed you. Now, the next time you see that thing, don't get dead. Anyway, this is a pretty simple formula. Yeah, so Barony, good times, good game. So yes, Barony, fun, good, interesting, unique. How do I rate this game? Well, I give it a solid 8 out of a possible 10 alembics. Stop making crinkle noises. Anyway, I give it an 8 out of a possible 10 alembics. Sorry about these crinkly toys. They are loud as all get out. Sorry for your eardrums. That will never be the same. Anyway, regardless, still keep it a professional, people. Anyway, fact is, 8 out of 10. Alembics in the game, alembics on the screen. Are they the same alembics? You tell me. You tell me. Anyway, that is it for this one, you big old nerds. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.